Fit and Teners, it is day one of the Fit and 10 challenge. Day one, and for those of you who have done this challenge before, we know how fast this goes by. In no time, I'll be saying it's day 70. All right, so day one of the Fit and 10 challenge. Welcome if you are new to this program. I'm going to try to keep this as brief as possible. This video will be a little bit longer though, because I'm going to cover a little bit more than usual today. All right, and seeing as this is the first video, we're just going to sort of do a little bit of a recap of today's meeting. And I'm going to spend a little bit more time going through the training aspect of the program, okay? So let's talk about the weight training aspect, okay? The weight training aspect, you're doing 3 workouts per week. If you look in your mini guide that I sent you, you'll see a suggested sort of outline for that. If you're doing it on your own. Of course, you can come and do the 2 Fit and 10 classes per week. We have one on Saturdays at 10:15 a.m. and another one on Mondays at 7 p.m. Okay, these are strictly weight training, and the reason why we're not doing cardiovascular work in that class is because it's really just about you moving and getting your heart rate up. That's the cardiovascular portion. The weight training aspect is going to be much more rigorous in terms of how you execute the movement and you know, your tempo and things like that. Okay, I want to make sure that you're doing the exercises correctly. Okay, so so you're doing 3 weight training workouts per week. Okay, hopefully you can make them to you can do those in our class, so you can get 2 in, one on Saturdays at 10:15, another one on Mondays at 7 p.m. and then another one on your own. Now, if you want to join our classes, you can do that. Okay, you can join. We offer 40 classes per week. Okay, and the majority of those have a weight training component. Okay, our boot camps and lift camps I'm speaking about. Okay, and the lift camps are just purely weight training. Okay, and we offer about 15 of those per week. And the boot camps are a combination of weight training for half an hour. It's weight training for half an hour and then cardio for the other half an hour. Okay, so if you do the classes, and we do give you a discount if you are new as a Fit and 10 member, we'll give you a discount on the classes. You can do a combination of the 2 of those, which I was just doing 3 lift camps and 2 boot camps per week. Okay, and that will cover everything for you. Okay, sorry, let me say that again. 3 boot camps and 2 lift camps. Okay, 3 boot camps and 2 lift camps. That would take care of your total training regime for the week. That's cardio and weights. Okay, so I'll say it one more time. 3 boot camps and 2 lift camps. Okay, that's if you choose to do the classes in addition to the Fit and 10 program. All right, any of our 40 classes. We also offer 9 high intensity interval classes per week, and those are half an hour classes, and they're purely cardiovascular. Okay, and that would be part of the class package if you choose to do those. Okay, the cardiovascular portion, if you're doing this on your own, you can do anything that's going to get your heart rate up. So I am going to send you some heart rate intervals to follow through. If you look in your mini guide, there's an explanation. I'm going to just run through it quickly here. What you will do is you're going to get 2 heart rate zones, or 2 heart rate numbers that I'll send you. One's going to be a lower heart rate, one will be an upper heart rate. You'll start your cardiovascular program, whatever you're doing, whether it's walking or fast walking or jogging or cycling or step mill or whatever, jumping jacks, skipping rope. You're going to start that for 10 minutes at your lower heart rate zone. So whatever you choose to do, you'll do it at an intensity that you can maintain that lower heart rate zone at. Okay, after 10 minutes, you're going to start to do the intervals that I give you. Okay, now in the beginning, you're going to be doing less intervals and they won't be as intense. Okay, so those intervals will be anywhere from 15 to 20 seconds. Again, I will tell you what to do in terms of the length of the intervals, and you'll be following that higher heart rate number, okay, for that interval time. Okay, so let's just say you're doing, I give you 6 intervals, and your 2 heart rate numbers are 110 beats per minute and then 140 beats per minute. You'll do your warm-up at 140 beats per minute. Okay, that'll be the 10 minutes. 110 beats per minute at your warm-up. Then you'll do your intervals, 15 seconds of high intensity. That will be your 140 beats per minute. Then you'll do the remainder of the 45 seconds at your lower intensity. And then you'll do the higher intensity for 15 seconds, the 140 beats per minute. And then lower intensity, the 110 beats per minute. And you'll follow that through for 6 intervals. And so those 6 intervals will make up 6 minutes total. Okay, so now you've done 16 minutes of your total cardio, right? The 10-minute warm-up, the 6 intervals, and then the remainder of the 14 minutes you'll do at steady state. It'll be like a cool down. Well, that's a pretty long cool down, but you can think of it as a cool down, okay? At your lower intensity. Now you might say to me, well, when I go to my lower intensity, my heart rate's still higher. Yeah, it's going to take a while for your heart rate to come back down. That's normal. If it doesn't come down in that 45 seconds in between the intervals, then that's okay. Okay. The point is that you're doing the lower intensity of that portion of the cardio for that time. Okay. If you did it for long enough, your heart rate would come down. Okay. All right. I'll run through that again because I don't know how clear that was to you, but read through your manual and then let me know. Okay. This is quite often something that people get mixed up with is the cardiovascular portion of the program. All right. All right, 6.5 minutes here. Listen, I'm going to send you specific numbers. After I do your scan, you're going to get specific numbers, your macronutrients, which I explained to you this morning. And these are food groups. So you're going to get an email, right, with 3 listings of your food groups, specifically carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. There'll be a certain amount listed in grams. And you are going to eat enough of those grams to make up the total that I give you per day. Okay, so for example, let's say you're getting 167 grams of protein and 158 grams of carbs and 73 grams of fat. That was the example we gave this morning. Those are the amounts you have to get per day. Now remember this, and you're going to see this when you put it in your app. If I say 100 and, how much protein did I say? I think 168 grams of protein. Okay, if you're having that per day, that's not like 168 grams of meat, because meat is not pure protein, right? It's actually about 75 or 80% water. So you have to take that in consideration, right? So for example, an ounce of chicken, which is 28 grams, 1 ounce is 28 grams, you're going to get 9 grams of protein. The rest of that weight is a little bit of fat and water, okay? There's no carbohydrates in the meat, okay? Same with rice, okay? So if you cook white rice and you cook, let's say, 3 ounces, and you cook it with standard instructions of cooking, right? The standard amount of water and cooking time. For 3 ounces, you're going to get about 25 grams of carbohydrates. Okay, so in 85 grams of cooked rice, you're getting about 25 grams of carbohydrates. Okay, so this is going to be a learning curve. I understand that. For this week, I want you to try to do that, but most importantly, every meal you have, I want you to get a strong protein, a strong carbohydrate source, okay, strong protein source, strong carbohydrate source, and a strong fat source. And as a starting point, look at the end of your quick guide. I made a list of each of the strong proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. It's not an exhaustive list, but it is a reasonable list that you can start with to get an idea of what do I have for protein, what do I have for carbs, what do I have for fats. Okay? There is an example of a diet in your quick guide as well. All right? Okay, I'm approaching 10 minutes here. I'm going to stop the video. Hopefully this has been helpful to you. And I'm going to give you a little message for the day. I give a message, some of you already know this, little message of the day. And the message is, I believe in you. Yeah, it sounds kind of cheesy, right? But I do believe in you because, and you should believe in yourself, because this whole program is nothing more than making the choice, right? Making the right choice. And so I believe that you can all make the right choice. So I believe in you. You can make the right choice and you can do this. So that's the easy aspect is, it's not like I'm asking you to perform a task that is physically impossible, like vertical jump 10 feet or something, okay? So I believe in you. You should believe in yourself because these are nothing more than choices, right? These are nothing more than choices. So you have to plan and prepare your workouts for the week and plan and prepare your food, and you will have great success if you do that, okay? So put your cardiovascular workouts in your calendar, put your weight training workouts in your calendar, including my classes if you're gonna do them. If you're gonna join our regular classes or you're part of our regular classes, just make sure you put those in your calendar as well, okay? If it's in your calendar, it's more likely to happen, okay? It should happen, okay? You wanna treat these like real appointments. Okay? Submit, commit. All right, you're gonna submit to this program, meaning you're just gonna say, I'm just gonna do it, I'm not gonna fight it. I'm just gonna submit myself to it. What does Mark tell me to do? I'm gonna do that. And then you're gonna commit to it and do it on an ongoing basis, right? I'm gonna build some structure and some habits, and we're gonna be reasonable about this. 4.5 weeks of working out per week, okay? All right, I'm over 11 minutes. Okay, you guys? I will talk to y'all soon. You're getting a video from me tomorrow. And stay tuned for more emails. Stay tuned for the email regarding the Slack communication group. And we will talk to you all very soon. If you haven't booked your scan with me, do so please. Check for that email that you should have gotten when you signed up. There is a Calendly link in there, okay? www.calendly.com/trainonmain. Calendly is spelled CALENDLY.com. It's like calend and then ly, okay? CALENDLY.com/trainonmain. All right? We'll talk to you guys all soon, and do what you're supposed to do. Do it. Just do it. It's easy. Don't fight it. Just do it. Yeah. Never works on the first click. No. 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 No.